The name is Build, DAT Build. Today I'm actually doing something completely different to everything else that I normally do. I am a Lego fanatic as well. Yeah, this pretty much is what got me into building things in the first place. Started off with Lego, and then it graduated into cars. If you are visiting my channel for the very first time and of course stumbled across it because of Lego, well, I am also a enthusiast car builder, but at the side I do love my Lego, and of course I thought what better thing to actually combine the two and add it to my channel as such. So it gives me an excuse to buy Lego at the same time as well. But I thought I'd start off with something fun because I do like all the actual cars that come with the Lego series. Speed Champions, I haven't actually had any of them at all in the past, but saw these, thought they were cheap enough, and you know, may as well build one for the channel. If it takes off, I might continue to do so. But otherwise, just gives me an excuse to play with Lego. I'm still a massive kid at heart. But beyond that though, I actually have massive walls in this huge section here in my shed where what I'm actually thinking of doing is building these and then actually making some shelving within the shed itself to display them. So A, it just gives a bit of something. B, gives me a place to actually display my Lego. I do already have quite a few pieces, so this will more or less add to it. The very first one I've decided to do is of course the Lego Speed Champions James Bond Aston Martin, which I love this car. Yeah, it's just brilliant looking machine, and of course in the last movie, yeah, it was the star piece once again. Every time it shows up, I just love seeing it in the actual in the chase scenes and whatever. But today I'm actually going to dig in and build the little machine here. So yeah, more or less just get stuck into it, and ages 8+. Yeah, I fit that kind of. So open it up. The only thing I hate about these, I always like to open the box delicately, and they always just, you have to ruin it in some form. I actually do keep all the boxes as well, so one bag, two bag. Stickers. I'm never ever a fan of stickers. It's just, I don't like putting them on. I've got a few where they've kind of flaked off in time. They just don't tend to last. I don't think I'll be putting those on. Maybe I will, I don't really know. But this will more or less just be a bit of a cut up. So what I'm going to do is build it, and I'll just edit in all of the actual completion of it. So I'm not going to be boring you completely to tears with all the little bits and pieces. Yeah, that was bag 2 anyway. A little bit used onto it. Yep. So I kind of get an idea from start to finish. If you haven't bought these, I mean, even if you're not really considering buying one, you just want to actually watch from beginning to end, that's pretty much what I'm going to be bringing you. So, yeah. Okay. So bag 1. So first off, nice little instruction manual, gives the face of James Bond inside the actual Aston Martin. Just don't know exactly which James Bond, which actor, but it doesn't really matter, it's just the character as such. So yeah, 2 bags, telling me to empty bag 1. I've already emptied both, oh well. So first off, we'll actually get James Bond built, so find him in bits and pieces. So his torso, got his head, his toupee, his pants, and he's got a spanner for whatever reason. I don't know why, but anyway. So, has he got a double head? No. Some of the pieces actually have him with a double, like the actual pieces now have 2 faces, one on either side. For years I used to have to, just see the single face, and of course both male and female had the exact same, and they later on then started adding little textures and details. There we go. The weight of the spanner. There we go. So onto the car obviously now. So there is a massive base plate to begin with, so you don't have to completely start from scratch. I don't mind those ones. I mean, the Technic ones you always start from bare basics, work your way up. But 2 of the 6 pieces, it's always a fun part, trying to find little bits as you go. Oh, it's grey, that's why. Doesn't help if you partly colour meld. So 2 times, so 1. Oh, okay, 2 of those, so yep, so that goes in there. Kind of sits a bit weirdly, but anyway, that's how it sits. 1 of these, so 2 piece and a blank. 2 of, actually. And 1 round strap sort of setup. I don't actually know the names for half these pieces. I don't know if they actually even give names, it's just a shape as such. I think that's supposed to be, it's a grey one, it looks black in the picture here. Here we go, it's black. So what we're doing with this. Okay, so it's the seats, or the base of the seats anyway. So 1 on one side, 1 on the other, and then I suppose little center console sort of affair. Gear shift, I'd say. What looks like a microphone really. And then, I don't know if that has a hole in it. Yeah, I'd say it has a hole in it. So in front, and then that goes in the back. So, we're working back to front, aren't we? Front there. Okay. So a blank and 2 ramp blanks. So in the front. Yeah, we are working in reverse because that'll be the back of the seat, center console, so the edge of his feet here will more or less sit onto those 2 front pieces there. Okay, so now it's the back axle, so we'll put that to the side for now. Or might even be the front axle, I don't know. So we've got this piece here, it's an all-in-one already. Don't know why they couldn't just do individual bits, they used to, but whatever. 2 of these. We're going to go 1 on either side like so. A 4-piece in dark grey, which will go across with 2 overhanging. 2 of, I don't know, the single dots with the slots through them. I'm sure you can be entertained and amused by all the different weird names I'm going to give these pieces because, yeah, I just don't know what they call the different pieces. I don't think they do, but if they do, you know, let me know in the comments because I'm kind of curious. 2 dots. Got the back. They are black, aren't they? Yep, they're black. This is the problem with the slight variations in colour. Well, I can't see any grey ones, so it must be black. So there we go. So that's that. 2 kind of right angle black pieces. It goes 1 on either side like so. And then that adjoins. Okay, so which, gotta make sure the right way around. So that way. And then that'll clip onto underneath, and it goes right to the edge, so it snaps all the way forward there. Okay. So we're still got this. So are they 3 pieces? Looks like it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and a brown 2-piece. So 2-piece at the back, and then these along front. Trying to think of the very first movie that actually had the DB5 in it. I know it had Sean Connery. I can't exactly remember which one it was. Okay, so the back on the side. Yep. That's what I like about the small Lego sets. You can get through them really quickly and you get results really quite fast. Some of the biggest stuff, and I do have some of the really big stuff, yeah, you're just waiting for ages to get any sort of anything at all, and you're just getting bits and bits and bits and building on, and then finally they assemble and you finally get somewhere, but you're still a long way to go. But that's all part of the fun of it. That's what I love about Lego. You just keep having all these little extra bits you keep assigning onto it. So now I'll be assembling another base piece, so around the bottom, a corner. Always spend all the time making sure they're lined up properly. I'm not so bad as to making sure that Lego faces the same way or whatever. In this case you really can't. But it goes underneath, in the middle, and then one on the other side again. So this will be the rear axle now, so onto the back, and of course that goes underneath, or if I'm following the picture, like so. Press that in. There we go. And another bit. Now for the side sills. Let's figure this one out. Yep, there we go. So that clips onto like so. Piece there, and then to make sure I put this around the right way, according to the picture, we're going this side first. And okay, so number 4 sticker. I'm not going to be putting that on. Can always put it on later. I really just don't like stickers that much. Just doesn't do it for me. So this is side. So we're going right along. Yep, looks like it. Now going to the next page is the other side. Riveting stuff. Ooh, actually. Okay, so this is the problem in colours, is that I've picked up a silver one. I really should have picked up a grey one, so I'll take that off. And had to go upwards, didn't it? So there we go. That's more conformant. Okay, so we're doing another one. And at the bottom. And this one's going this way. Okay. And again, number 6 sticker, not doing that. Flipping it around the other way, so it doesn't show in the book, but obviously it'll be facing upwards like the opposing side. There we go. Both sides now have their lovely ribs. Now you've got to start paying attention, because you've got to find where all the little differences are. You get the pieces first. This is the way I do it anyway. I get all the pieces grouped, and then I start to actually put them into place, and that way I can kind of see exactly what I've already done, what I've got left, because otherwise I kind of get a bit lost. Okay. So a few more. Make sure I'm on the right side. So yep, that's correct. So we're going in line. Those two at the back. And then it's in the same direction, yep. And then one on the side there. And on the other side. Getting there. Onto front section. So this must be the front. I don't know. That kind of seems like the tail lights be spaced further apart of the rear. Oh no, it's for the number plate, of course. Just cheating off the actual image at the moment. Okay. Anyway, moving on. So that, and then these face outwards, okay. So like that, and that, and on the base there. I always thought it was quite interesting. They give you colours and everything like that to put underneath giant hidden parts later thereon. So you get all these like different bits and pieces, and they just get concealed. You never see them again. Do they just have excess? I would have thought just using either grey ones or black ones, white ones, whatever, but it's always different odd colours. Like I've had blue pieces been buried underneath sometimes, but anyway, it doesn't make a difference at the end of the day, but just something interesting I've noticed is that all the parts you bury, they're always a different colour, never the same. So we're doing the arches now, and the overhang. I think this, ooh, two of these. Missed that one. There we go. So facing backwards, like so, and like so. Okay, I still think this is the rear, because that kind of seems like that'd be the gear shift for the front. Okay, so on to what I presume, I'm going to guess it's the bench seat. That. One. They couldn't just combine it and had one and one actually, to make your first part. It's one, and then the next section is get two of these. Anyway. Now is this central or no? So it is slightly off, like so. Yep. Two of those. So, controversial factor, your favourite James Bond. It's always a default for most people, they say Sean Connery. I did like Sean Connery, I thought he was great in it. Obviously, he was the original in terms of the movies and everything like that. Personally for me, I liked Pierce Brosnan. I thought he was quite good in it, and everyone kind of gives him a bad rap because he kind of had those so-so mid-90s movies after all the Timothy Dalton stuff and what have you. I thought they were quite good. I liked them. My favourite one was, of course, Tomorrow Never Dies. I love that. And of course, you had all the actual BMWs in there as well for that period of time. A lot of people say it was a businessman sort of affair. I liked them. And of course, I love the Tomorrow Never Dies BMW because it had the remote control Ericsson phone and everything like that. So driving around, that was a brilliant chase scene. I really quite liked that. On to one other side. More recent stuff from, oh wow, I'm terrible with names sometimes. Daniel, oh man. Yeah, the most recent one, who's not doing it anymore. Far out. He had some good ones. What I didn't like about that is they kind of took away everything that had brought Bond to be with his gadgets and everything like that. I love the gadget factor of it, and they just took that all away and try to bring Bond into a completely different light, is that he was more about the brawn and everything like that. They wanted a real action kind of, you know, real action man sort of affair, and I didn't really like that as much. There's plenty of action hero characters out there, and I just didn't think James Bond needed to be one. But I mean, he did the part really well. I did like him in all of them. The last one I really quite liked. The one before, it was Quantum of Solace, I think. I really liked that movie. Or might have been the one prior. The one where, was it Judi Dench? Again, terrible with names. Where her character gets killed off and they replace M. I really quite liked that one, actually. That was a good movie. Yep, so I'll make these up first. So corner, and then that faces forward. Make sure the lines are nice. And this will be the opposing side. So corner. Yep. And that sits kind of floating a tiny bit. Okay. Righto. And then, okay, now we're attaching it to the car and flipping it round, and that's up top? No. Low? Yep, I think that's it there. So, yep, there we go. Another bit done. And two of these. I think what I might be doing tonight, because I'm only going to do this for as long as I can per night, I'm just going to edit this all together, but it'll be probably number one, and then number two I might be doing tomorrow. So you're not going to know this, there'll be no difference to you, but might have a change of clothes. 1, 2. Okay, so on the back again. So, gotta line this up. Where's it sitting? Here we go. So there and there. And on the side. On the side. Excellent. Roger Moore. He was another good Bond. I really quite liked him as Bond as well. He had some really good movies. And of course, then you've got all the music that accompanies with it. And I think with Roger Moore especially, like he had some really good songs included with his movies at the time. So that's what I kind of liked about that. Was it Duran Duran? That was one of the good ones from Living Daylights. Quite like that one. 2 grey, and these little things here, I've no idea, look like frying pans. Okay, what are we doing with these? So the frying pans are facing backwards, either side. Again, try to line these up. It's looking pretty good. Yep. And it's slightly off, but I think I'm happy with that. Get away with it. Where are they going? Either side of the back. So just in behind. Again, we get some parts buried. We're never going to see that white bit again, I reckon. So for those of you in Australia, any Lego Master viewers amongst you? I'm not. I don't know, it just doesn't really do it for me. I've kind of seen slight things of it where they actually break them at the end. I don't enjoy that. So yeah, just not an entertaining view for me. Haven't actually even seen one full episode as such, just snippets of commercials. Not that I really watch free-to-air TV much, but nevertheless, it's, yeah. I love Lego, but just not that TV show. One of the black ones, grey ones. Okay, yep, they've got a little shimmery effect actually, that's quite clever. So for the silver, they've done like that kind of shine look, which you know, cartoon characters, how they smile and have that shine. They've done that with the actual silver pieces, which is clever enough, so that's good. Makes it easy to identify, because especially when you start to get the grey and silver, it's the hardest thing. And of course I've shorted myself one piece again. Okay. And then, once again, license plate, but I am not doing stickers. Oh, okay, so, no, they do actually line up. I thought for a second it floated, but it doesn't. Good. That's going down the bottom. So yeah, once again, lovely little tan piece hidden. It just must be extra inventory, it's all to put it down to. So stickers 1 and 11, I am not installing. This faces downwards. And that goes in there. These are like double stackers. Normally you have like the single little tiny pieces, but this is actually double the height. I've never seen that before. You always used to, well, you probably still do in some kits, I certainly have, but you always had to sandwich them together and make like a 5 or 6 stack. And you'd be there for ages trying to get them all lined up properly. And just as you push it on, one of them always twists and you just add it again. So once again, line these up. And where are they going? They're going sideways. Ah, so they get pushed into there. Interesting, they don't feel like they seat really well, but they're home. I mean, they kind of pop off, but I mean, they're not going to be flying off all the time anyway, so that's fine, that'll do. I think we're making tail lights, or is that already? No, they're actually already done. Excellent, no stickers there. That's what I like to see. So 2 of those and 4 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're stacking these up by 2. And then a tail light on the back. Done. And then indicators go at the top and push on. It's looking pretty good. Liking that. But it'll be interesting who the next actual Bond is. I mean, there's lots of rumours floating around, there has been for a while. Daniel Craig! Wow, finally. I'll eventually think of the name, but yeah, just sit and spin for a while in my head what the heck I'm actually trying to think of. Daniel Craig. Once Daniel Craig was announced to have his final upcoming Bond film and everything like that, all the talk, all the chatter, and I think I've even heard of they actually are replacing it with the actual replacement Bond that was in the last movie. But yeah, a bit of an interesting twist with that whole it's only a number thing, because it was such an iconic fact that James Bond 007, that's exactly what his number was and everything. And then of course then you learn of Trevelyan, 006. I don't think I've known any other names associated with the 00s, not the numbers anyway. There's only James Bond and Trevelyan that I've known otherwise, but I could be wrong. Just haven't seen a lot of the Bond stuff for a while. I think we're silver, yep, so up need 2 of those. What are we doing here? Ah, okay, flipping it over now. So, oh, 2 of these as well. Okay, so brown, where's this living? Kind of slightly in? Yep. Oh no, okay, so it's in the actual recesses. Really got to look hard sometimes just to make sure you don't put them in the wrong spots. Done that a couple of times, been caught out, and then you either progress further on or you finish it and then you're like, this doesn't look right. No, we're still upside down, okay. So a couple more, 2 of those. Silver, 1, 2, and some silver corners, 1, 2. So upside down, got the round. I used to refer to these as like the hover pieces from the really old 80s space stuff, because they always used to put them on the feet of like the hovercrafts or whatever they're making basically. And I've just done that wrong. This is why you pay attention, children, because then you've got to do this. So yes, read first and then, there we go. So put them back on. So first off, we're going to grab this, put one of those in the corner, and then line that round up, and then that's one side, yep, so that's fine. So like so. And then the other side, yep, okay. And then I've got to figure out which way, so we're going like this, okay. One there, and then that one over here. Sweet. Still upside down. So 2 more of these, and 2 of these. Okay, so we're making a okay. Righto, and are we doing this times 2? No? Oh, okay, because it's already got the other pieces here. Very good. There we go. So that's the rear hover parts done. Now I'm searching for where they go. In front? I think so. Do they go directly in front, slightly to the side, okay? Oh, of course, they just bolt underneath. I knew those brown bits would disappear soon enough. Keep hiding the weird colours, I don't know why they do that. So, get this right order, so sideways, like so. Yep, and then this one, is it posing? Yep, and facing that way. So where do these go now? So that's inside and on the edge, like that, and like that. Okay, slowly getting there. Not many pieces left now. So 2 of these. And 2 little silver hooks, and sideways, so like that, and it plugs in. Oop, okay, got a brace, there we go, and then brace, there we go, kind of line those up through the center. Make sure the little hooks line up. Yep, there we go. Flipping back over, which I'd already done. 1, 2, and 1 of those. Where are these going? Ah, at the front, okay. Onto the black. But it also incorporates the grey, okay. So 1 there, One there. Oops. I'll eventually get there. One in the center. And the steering wheel, which in front, which is slightly off center, just like any good supercar. And a flat, which goes on the opposing side. And that is bag one. So not too bad. That's pretty much where we end with that one. So that's most of the car done, along with James Bond to go with it. And as always, some extra pieces that just go into the little bag at the very end. So this will be instantaneous for you, but on to bag two. And on to bag two. So I've got it all set up. Few more smaller pieces this time around. So yes, got the entire roof assembly here, which is quite cool. Little dome section at the back. And yeah, I remember these. They've had these for ages, just conventional style front windshields. I think the old ones used to be a bit smaller depending on the car and everything, but anyway, pressing on. So move him to the back again. So a three-piece. So here's one for the true Bond fanatics out there. Who amongst you can actually name all of the movies? And yeah, I can't. I can tell you that much now. I'm terrible with names, let alone names of movies alongside, and with the number of movies they've actually done. But geez, if I could rattle off a few, you've got Octopussy, Her Majesty's Secret Service. Ugh, yeah, doing well so far. Quantum of Solace, Casino Royale, Goldeneye, The Man with the Golden Gun, Moonraker. Wow, there's so many, and yeah, I can't even think of half of them, but it's just a factor as to whether there's any in particular that really stuck out. Again, I like most of the Pierce Brosnan ones, so a lot of those I would remember, but I can't. It's just not the way my brain works. It's very much like this pile of Lego. It's there, but just everywhere. So it's exactly the same thing. Okay, so we're doing two of them, right? So one's obviously the opposing to the other. So one of those. Two of these, once again. Oh, actually no, that's the inverse, okay. So it's not that one. There we go. Two of those. I'll put it at the back. And one of those. Every time I do a Lego set, I'm always looking for the very rare occurrence where you get an odd bod piece of Lego, whether it be either misformed or a weird colour, the dyes have run, anything like that. I don't think I've yet come across something. I've certainly had an instance where a piece that wasn't related to the set whatsoever was included, oddly enough, but I've never had a weird, like a mismatched piece or a wrongly stamped piece or anything like that. Seen a few online. Again, I've seen a few that have been sold and they're not supposed to be out there, but they are. So there we go, two of those now. But I think my favourite set, in amongst everything, would have been when I was a kid, so I barely remember building it, and I'm sure if I actually did manage to dig it out wherever it currently lives, I've no clue, would have been the monorail set. I actually do have the original white and grey monorail set, not the later one that had the fluorescent screens and the black and everything like that. Didn't actually get that one. Never had the train sets either. Wouldn't mind actually buying a train set. But again, I do like Lego regardless, but I do just like the cars in general just because I like all the different cars. I can't find this piece. There we go. And okay, so like that, and where's that going? Where's that? Oh, okay, right. Completely missed that one. So, yep, righto. Another one of those. Another one for you though. What was the name, the man who only had one James Bond movie done? Not a highly rated one either. I mean, I didn't mind it, much like all the rest of them, but out of everyone that's done Bond, he only got one movie, so I feel a bit sorry for him. I don't know the exact story. Of course, the internet's full of misconception of different stories of how things happened. So, starting to make some weird contraptions here. What would be really cool is if it actually had a section of the roof that would pop off. Sure, if you had like a bigger version, like a Technic version or something like that, they could probably do something like that, but small scale like this, probably not. Make sure it's all lined up. Yep. Go to the side. And then this goes upright. Make sure that's lined up. Yep. Okay. I have no idea what we're making at the moment. Oh, okay. So I was looking at making the parts and not where they actually rested. Of course. So let's go back. I'm making these and just putting them down. So this, where's the black piece? The black piece at the rear, so this side here. Yeah, it's very much paying attention, obviously. There we go. And these are the seats, I take it. Yep, so the normal seat goes in the passenger. There we go. Yep, sits all the way upright, and this one here sits. Where's that other bit supposed to go? So you got this sitting upright like, oh, have I got it on the wrong side? No, it's the right side. So it's got in the picture there, but where's this? Oh, it's facing the bottom. Duh. I'm doing well today. It is the late afternoon, so forgivable. Kind of. There we go. That's the two seats now. No idea what that little lever's for, but anyway. And I should think of a better organising system, just something that actually makes it easy to find all the bits and pieces. I suppose you could actually go about sorting it out beforehand. That's not it. Oh, wow. Let's move all the wheels and tyres to the side. We know what they are. I'm not going to build them yet because I'm not on that page. Yes, I am one of those people that does that. Ah, looking completely in the wrong pile. Okay, so this requires a sticker, which again I'm not doing, so where does that go? Sticker number 7 gets ignored, and that faces, is it central or further in? Looks like it's central. So it kind of pops in the middle, like so, or is it forward? Kind of looks like a forward. Yeah, it's forward. Makes more sense, but it's kind of hard to tell in these pictures sometimes. There we go. 2 of these and 2 not of those. Where are the other ones? There we go. 2 of those. What are we doing here? Okay, so we're going along the frame rails. One there, one there. And these go at the front. I suppose these will be holding the bonnet or hood down. Maybe. There we go. 1 grey, 2 black corners, a silver seat, or a grey seat anyway. That's not a grey seat, this is a grey seat. Here we go. Now you got to start searching. Okay, so that goes in front. Once again, the brown piece gets hidden. Random piece colours. Okay, and where does this go? On the top. Righto. Getting there slowly. 2 blanks. A blank with 2 end pieces. Here we go. Making a dashboard now, I suppose. Side. Oops, that's not the side. That's the side. That's also the side. A couple of arches. Not the ones with bows. Once again, lost some pieces. Here we go. Nope. Where's the other one? Can anyone see it? It's this one. Where is it? Ah, there it is. Inside another piece. So arches obviously go on the front, overhanging the dark grey. And I suppose these will be just behind like that. There we go. Slowly getting there. Starting to take shape. Two of these are high mount ones? Yes they are. Two of these, which again stickers, number 8 stickers, you're getting ignored, sorry. How far back are we going? Seems all the way to the edge. Go. And okay, number 8 and number 10 stickers I'm ignoring because there's 2 different ones. Another 2 of those. 1, 2. Are these going to have stickers on them? Yes they are. So stickers 2 and 3. You're getting ignored now. Oh, hang on. What? It helps when you read the instructions. Now I've got to try and get these off. And they don't give you one of those tools, and I don't have one here. There's a little removal tool if you ever do this, or you actually put it in the wrong one. Oh, come on. Here we go. Okay, so we're going around that way. Right. And, yep, there we go. Okay, now they can go on. So that fills that. Otherwise I only have 3 spots compared to 4. Done, okay. Now what? So 2 short ones now, so there'll be this one and this one. Where are they going? Along the side. That's now met up the same height over the arches. Getting there. Nearly got a front end done. Oh, okay, now we're putting this down. So now we're making, I presume, the front bumper, so a 4-piece and 2 robot arms, because these used to always be the robot arms with the space sets. Okay. Around and another robot arm somewhere. There we go. Robot arm goes on the left, round on the right. And line that up. 2 of the frying pans, I suppose. No idea what they're called. 1 of the rounds. Okay, on to 2 of these and a silver spike, actually 2 silver spikes. Oh, can't grab it. Eventually grabbed it. Going upwards, so like so. And another one. And then onto the sides. Like that. And that. Yep. Starting to actually look like a little robot man. Couple of little stubby arms. Oh, I just did that. Wow. Okay. So a grey with an upright. That was that one I grabbed before incorrectly. And a 2 with an upright. There we go. And a silver 4-piece or a 3-piece. 3-piece one looks like. With nothing on there. Good. And we're doing this, 1 to the side, 1 on the edge, and then placing that. That's okay, so like that. 1-to-1 scale, is it? It is! There we are. So I know everything's in the right spot. Okay, so that's going to the side. So now we're on to this piece. I think that's the long one, and then a 4, and then a 3, I suppose. and then a 1. That's grey. That's silver. And then a corner in silver as well. And a grey base. So the base, I have that. This is... what are we doing here? Okay, so across. And then corner. Eventually line up. Oh, 2 of those. I didn't see that. Right. So, and also 2 of the corner pieces, I didn't see that either. So we're going that and there, and then, nope. So line that up. And then that goes in the back section. Nope. Okay, spend forever and a day lining these up. Why have I still got a 4 and a 3? This next page maybe. Oh, okay, yep. So apparently doesn't matter. Oops. 4 and 3, there we go. Bit flimsy, but I suppose once it's actually on the car itself, won't be too bad. And oh, okay, this is then getting bolted like so. Okay, that's lined up. Yep, there we go. Done. It's all nice. And then sticker number 1, you're not getting placed. And then we're sliding these into here. If they line up. Oops, there we go, maybe. Once again, getting there, a bit further. Okay, next page. A few more bits and pieces. So 2 grey. Oh, this actually has a little dot on it, lucky I saw that. 2 of those. One of those. No, 2 of those. There it is, upside down. Right. So, 2 of those actually. So where's the other one? I hope I haven't picked up one of these. Nope, there we go, good. So 1 like that. And then a light facing that way. Good. And then that facing like that. Oop, no, wrong way. There we go. Yep. And then the opposing. So like that. And then I suppose it'll be facing outwards. And then that one goes that way. And put these to the side because it doesn't say where to put them yet. I'm pretty sure that sits like that and like that. Except to the upright, obviously. Now we have a white door. We have a brown 4-piece by 2, which are going along the sides. We have 3 round straps. Go along so. A red piece, a grey piece. Everything becomes much quicker once all the pieces start to disappear and you've got far less on the table confusing you, but anyway, one of those and one of these. So we're doing upside down maybe? No, right side up still. So like that, like that. Now we're flipping it upside down and going like that and like that. And then these go along the edges. Very tricky. Oh, and then we're placing that on top, like so. Okay. Almost looks like a hood scoop. It is a hood scoop. Seat. That slots in insert, no, underneath like that. Yep, okay. We've got the square donut. And a grill. Ah, there we go. little grill piece. Excellent. So just got to line up the front of it with the top of it. There we go. Very nice. And then a single long black piece, grey 4. Looks like a 2 length. Oh yep, here we go, one of those, and a grey flat, one of those. So, and that for the back, and then have hanging. That's hang on, and there goes the phone, as always. Oh, okay. So once again, I looked ahead. Okay, so this goes on first. That must have been on the prior page, I didn't even see that. And then that goes the back. And then we put that, and then that. There we go. That makes more sense. Very nice. That's what I just did. So onto here, a 3-piece, a flat double, and a, that one? No, not that one. This one. No, that's the same. Must be this one. There we go. So a 3, how are we doing this? Like that, and like that. And, oh, okay, place that. It's sitting like so. Yep, that's it. Another 3, a double flat, and the opposing side now, okay? So, it's like we've got a spare opposing. Like so, and like so. That'll be on this side. Oh, too hard. It's all coming apart now. There we go. Okay. Oh, still more. Thought we were going to go in the car. We're on the home stretch. I can feel it. Nope, we don't have excess, so that is actually being used this time around. That's, yep, good. And okay, so that's going in there. Yep, I'm happy with that. Other side. Yep, happy with that. This is going in the middle. Then these, which way? Okay, so crossover. There we go. Excellent. And number 5, you're getting ignored. That's the Aston Martin logo too. They've got so much printed. They printed the grille and yet they didn't print the Aston logo. I wish they would just print them on the pieces. It'd be so much better. It's done it here. Why not have it on all of them? I just don't like stickers. Okay, so it must have shown the previous picture, or it's just expecting to do it now, but that's going there on the very edge. That's going on the very edge here. Oops, here we go. And then this gets clipped into place. What? If you have it up, you've got a gaping mouth. But not so much of a gaping mouth that you can fit anything really in there. But if you put it down, then these kind of sit a bit proud on the side. And it's definitely in place, I can see it. How bizarre. Okay, so the final few pieces, one of those, one of these, a strap, and one of these weird little pieces again. We're making now. That's going upright. Oh, that's actually a bad piece. Don't know if that'll show, probably not, but there's a little bit of a, like a poor mould or something there. A little bit of chip in it. That's okay. And yep, there we go. So we're flipping it over. Must be, where's this going? Right at the very back here. Okay, we're leaving it upside down, are we? Pair of binoculars. And a pew pew. Why isn't he holding the gun? I mean, it's, I suppose, no, it looks like a gun. Thought maybe they weren't doing guns anymore for a second, but I don't know. So that goes into there like so. And then, okay, I think that's supposed to... The windshield! Oh, I'll put the corner pieces on first. Makes it easier. Grey pieces, yes. So this should be fairly obvious, and I'll still get it wrong. There we go. And this gets recessed inside and then clips into place. And now the roof. So the roof piece itself, 3 of these, and the grey piece. So smooth sections go around the ridge and the back. And then that goes facing forward. And then it clips into place. It's only the 2 very rear pieces that actually hold it down, so that's it. Front of it, you can pretty much just pull it off really nice and easily. Like so, and now the wheels, there we go. So, them, and then these little wheel covers. Okay, so wheels begin. And then we whack them on the car. This slot on varies. I've had some where you've kind of had to struggle and fight with it, but those ones just slid right on. Okay, and then a few more pieces, so 8, I think they're 4s. It has to be these, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And, okay, different license plates. So yeah, once again, stickers, not doing them. So once again, we have a few more little excess pieces. And there we go. So, finished product. We have, I don't know why they show with the actual front windscreen off, not that you really need to. But yeah, just basically showing you where the actual points are. So there's only 2 along the front here, and then 2 at the very back here. So the roof pops off nice and simply. Same with the front windscreen. And of course Mr. Bond here with his spanner for whatever reason. We'll sit him down like so, hands up. I would have thought he would have had a martini glass, but don't drink and drive. So now his hands tucked down, windscreen's popped on. Whoops. Roof's on. Everything's all tucked up nice and neat. And there we go! I don't have any stars, nor do I have a filter. So yeah, not a bad little set overall. It looks quite good, I like it. Does the job. Overall, a fun little build. Nice little result. Looks quite decent. I'm happy with it. It's only a very small machine in comparison. You can get some really quite big ones. In this situation, nothing really opens apart from the weird little gap going on with the bonnet. But anyway, yeah, does the job though. I like it. For the price, really nice and cheap. Get on special, even cheaper again. But yeah, this will be taking the place on my wall once I get all the little storage setup done. But I'll start slowly introducing all my other machines in here as well and do a bit of a display. So that's more or less it. Anyway, so thank you very much for joining me. If you like what you see, I'll be doing more of these. So yeah, click that subscribe button. Otherwise, I do also do some car stuff. So if you're interested in doing Lego on a much larger scale with cars, then I do have a couple of those happening at the moment. One from completely bare metal down to its chassis, all the way up to the final product. That's going to take a while. With that being said, I'm only just starting to reassemble things. Bit of a spoiler there on that one if you're watching this and you are also watching that build. But anyway, so thank you for joining me. As always, like, subscribe, comment below, etc. Tell your friends, tell your family, tell your neighbour that you're never too old to play with Lego and enjoy it. And I certainly do. So until next time, builders, cheers.